Does anyone have any questions about a piece or anything? I'm going to keep playing a couple things, but you can feel free to shout out things. I want this to be very informal. Yes?
Can I have the music for it?
Sure. I haven't written out the first two yet, but I can do that. Yes. Yes. Actually, this would be a good time for me to say I have a website. It's kianajuneweber.com, and I can post links to music and things up there, so I'll definitely try to write that out and put a link to that. I also have a little table set up over there with an email list. If you want to give me your email, I'll send you when I'm going to be performing in the area, and I can also send you tunes and things like that. So yeah, Facebook, Twitter, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter. Yes, I can definitely write that out and send it to you. Next, let's play Murky Waters.
Okay.
Can you hear the violin and guitar okay? Are they well balanced? I trust your music ears. So this is a slip jig. Does anyone know what a slip jig is? Anyone know what a jig is? What's a jig? A fast thing? Sometimes. Sometimes they're fast, sometimes they're not that fast. Generally, you'd say a jig is a kind of dance. There's a certain dance that you do to a jig. What's important about a jig is that it's in 6/8. Who knows what that means? It doesn't mean it's fast. You like playing things fast, I think. Yes. It's a time signature, which means that you have 6 beats, 8th note. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can we all try that? Can you actually stand up your feet like this? So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Okay, now a slip jig is a very Celtic kind of thing. And there's a different kind of dance that goes with it. But what's interesting about it is that it's in 9/8 instead of 6/8. So you actually have another set of 3. So one measure sounds like this. It goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Does that make sense? Okay, so that's what you should listen for in this piece. It's just a little, it adds on a little extra measure, which is why it's called a slip jig, because it's like there's a little hitch at the end. It's another set of 3. And this is an interesting piece too, because there's a bit of improvisation in the middle, so you can listen for that. There's a tune, there's some variation, and then there's a little bit of improvisation that happens in the middle of it. Yes?
Is there a specific set of measures that you're not on, like that you know some people have X many measures to do, or you say how much?
Well, there's supposed to be a set number of measures.
What?
Yes, generally what you do is you solo over maybe one time through the tune. So however long the tune is that you're playing, you'd go through the chord progression, right, Tris?
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to play the chord progression for the whole tune, and I'm going to solo over it. But sometimes things happen and we have to give each other signals. Hopefully that won't happen right now, but yeah, that's the general thing. Any more questions? Cool. Okay, so this is called Murky Waters. and then I'm gonna make you all stand up and play Spotted Pony again. Get excited. Okay, this last tune, I'm just playing as an example of a different genre. I played two very Celtic sounding tunes. This is a much more bluegrass sort of thing. That's a very good question. So bluegrass is sort of the, it's kind of known as like the American folk fiddle music. And it sounds different. It's not quite as, there's a word called lilty. I don't know if you've ever heard that, but lilty is sort of like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not explaining this very well. Okay, let me just play it for you. So,
Think banjos.
Yeah, think of banjos. That's a very bluegrassy thing. Do you know, here, I'll play it. So you know this tune, obviously, you just learned it. If I were to play that in a really bluegrassy style, I'd probably have more slides and more double stops. And there's also often a little bit of like a blues influence in it sometimes. So you might play notes like, do you hear that? Okay, I think this answer's boring you. That's sort of a bluegrass way. Celtic would be a lot more sort of classical sounding, but with more ornamentation on it. So it might be. Something like that. So more ornamentation with the bow, but less variation of the melody in general. That's why I think of it. So this next tune's a bluegrass tune. It's fast. It's kind of like a barn burner sort of thing. Starts off with actually an Irish tune called Red Haired Boy, and then I'm going to do some chopping, and then go into this bluegrass tune called June Apple, which you guys probably know. If you want to join in, you can do that. All right. that song? It was that song, yeah. Thanks for watching it. Did you have a question about it or just? Cool. All right. Everyone stand up. Grab your instruments. No. We're so close. Cool. All right. Tris, could you play this tune with me?
Yeah. Probably.
I don't think he's ever played this tune before. We're going to play the Spotted Pony.
Is that the one you're playing before?
Yeah. Now this time I'm going to add a little bit of swing to it, okay? Which basically just means instead of playing, I'm gonna play just a tiny difference in the way you're feeling it, okay? If that's confusing, ignore what I just said. Here we go, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, and. And let's do some chopping like we did earlier. So this half you're going to play the melody first while you chop. This half you're going to chop and then do the melody second, okay? All right? 1, 2, 1, 2, and a D chord. Performance at the Arc on December 17th, and I would really like to play this song, and I would love it if any of you wanted to come up on stage and play this song with me. I will go slow, but it would be really great to have some people to play it with me. I'll put the music up on my website so you can practice it, and I'll put a recording up. This would be really cool. Would you guys be interested in that at all?
Yeah.
Possibly? It's a very small stage. Okay, well, so if you're interested in that, I would love to have you. If not, that's not a big deal, but thank you so much for coming anyways. I feel like we just need to loosen up a hair. I know we're almost out of time. This looks really good. You've all got the tune down for the most part. I think we need to move a little bit, just so that you're smiling. So who remembers what the ice cream section sounds like? I know you do. Every time we play ice cream, I'd like you to look at who would be your stand partner. So you two look at each other. You two look at each other. You two look at each other. Okay? So you're looking away. Look on that part. It's got to be a sharp turn look. Okay? See if you can make your partner smile. And then do the same on water bottle. If you remember what that is. Let's try it from the start. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Turn to your partner. Look back at me. Look at your partner. Do it again. Your whole body, including your feet. I see a lot of people doing like a, hey, how's it going? That looks kind of silly. So turn your feet so everything moves. Sharp turn. Practice. Ready? 1, 2, 3, turn. 1, 2, 3, turn back to me. 1, 2, 3, turn. Oh, that looks good. Turn back to me. All right. And then we also need to move during the rest of the tune because it looks very strange if you're very proper. That just looks kind of weird. So loosen up a little bit. Let's do, how about we do step, touch, step, touch, step, touch. Oh, it's got to be in rhythm. I appreciate your enthusiasm. Okay. Ooh, I'm getting a little seasick. Go this way and that way. This way, that way. Okay, good. Okay, we're gonna loosen this up. This is supposed to be fun. Fiddle music is definitely supposed to be fun. It's okay if you mess up your playing. You just need to keep smiling. From the top, we're gonna move. We're gonna do step touch, and you're gonna turn your whole body and look at your partner, and then back. Okay? Here we go. 1, 2, from the top. 2, ready, go. Ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Some people didn't move at all. Back there. You two are perfect. You two are perfect. Here we go. From the top. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. go. Put this up like this. Woo! Okay, let's practice that. So I'll play. Then you play F sharp. Got that? So you're gonna play that. Then put your bow up in the air straight like we practice. Okay? Okay, let's do the whole tune. You know, it's about time to go. And that. We're going to do everything. This is a practice performance here. So we're going to play the whole tune, everybody. Then we're going to do... Should we do variations or chopping in the middle?
Chop.
Vote if you want. If you want to chop in the middle, raise your hand. If you want to do variations with little solos, raise your hand. Would anyone want to take a solo on the whole thing?
No.
Maybe? Possibly?
You.
How about, okay, this is what we'll do. We'll do, everyone play the melody. Then we'll do, you chop for the first part. Okay? Then you chop for the second part while you guys play the melody. So switch. Then everyone chops. We'll do some solos. No. You don't have to do solo. It's totally optional. And then we'll all play the tune together with choreography that we just learned. Okay? That's a lot to remember. Let me go through it one more time. Oh no. Oh, blank stares. Okay. Everyone plays the tune. This half of the room immediately starts chopping afterwards. You play the melody. Then we switch for the second half of the tune. Then we all chop. There'll be some solos. You can come and play on the plugged-in violin, so it'll be nice and loud. Then we all play the tune together with choreography.
You have to do the plug-in thingy.
You don't have to do the plug-in thing. It's fun. I recommend it. I think it's fun. All right? Who's ready? Nobody. Cool. All right, see ya. So, who wants to try this? You guys ready?
Yeah, ready.
Have a little more enthusiasm, please. How about yeehaw?
Yeehaw!
All right, all right. Well, that'll pass. That's all right, I know.
Yay.
Yay. Oh, goodness. Okay, here we go. From the top. Thank you all for being here. All right, 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. learned so much so fast. If you have any questions, I'll be sticking around for a little bit here. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you learned something that you can take away. It's awesome. Thanks you.
You guys sounded amazing. We're so grateful that Deanna could be here today to do this with you guys. And I really want to give her a round of applause and thank her